Check out this new quick hitter from the Pure Hoops podcast as BJ Armstrong and Eric Newman break down the greatness of the Joker, Nikola Jokic. Pivoting, literally, to the pivot. BJ, do you know the last time, until now, two centers won Player of the Month? Same month. Do you know the last time?
But it's been some time. I'm going to say it's been over 10 years, though. I'm going to say Yao Ming and Shaq. I have no idea.
Wow. Great guess. 2006, Yao Ming and Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Until January of 2021. The Joker and Big Joel Embiid, both Player of the Month. Both right now, I know we don't get caught up much on awards, but both in the MVP conversation. Let's start with Joker. We've broken his game down before, obviously, but the Clippers started slow. Not the Clippers. The Nuggets started slow. They're now playing improved basketball. Does this guy have, aside from his vertical leap and athleticism limitations, does this guy have limitations for just how good he can get at this position? Because it's just scary what he continues to do.
Well, when you look at him, you go, okay, he's not the fastest guy. He's not the most athletic guy. But he's always in the right place. He's always in the right place. You know, you've heard me say this many times, Eric. I say he's the most charming player in the NBA. I mean, he's in Star Wars terms, right? Because, you know, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. He's like Count Dooku. He's like Count Dooku. You know, he's a gentleman about it. You know, he's like, where else are you going to see a 7-footer rebound the ball, lead the break, and throw a bounce pass? Where else are you going to see a guy shoot fadeaways off the wrong leg and you're going, that's okay? Where else are you going to see guys, you know, he just throws full length passes and right on the dot. Like,
he's a magician. He is a 7-foot magician.
He gets around his guys. He drives it, and you're going, well, he's slow. How is he getting around people?
His pace, his space.
I mean, the game is about pace and space, but he's somehow he plays fast. I mean, he's right in the mix. I mean, when you look at the Nuggets, they play fast. And Joker they're running their offense through this guy, and he's the slowest guy on the court.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
He's great. The thing I love about his game is like Chris Mullin. You don't know when he's going to lose a step because he's already moving so slow. You never going to know when he loses a step. So this guy could probably play this way for another 15 years and we won't even know it.
It's a great point.
He's going to age gracefully. And he is a player. I mean, he plays the game in a way that you go, he can play in any era. He could have played in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
He could have played in the 90s. You know, I would have loved to seen him play against Kareem. I'd have loved to see him play against Patrick Ewing.
Well, imagine him in the late 80s, early 90s playing against all those bigs with his style.
Yeah. You know, wow. like when I watch him play, I go, the best probably passing big I've seen is Bill Walton. I would just love to see Bill Walton in his prime and this guy in his prime playing against each other. Like, there will be like black eyes out on the floor because they'll be hitting guards passing by, just whipping the ball around. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like those guys, the way he plays, I mean, it's really a beautiful thing to watch the way he plays. Because you, like, who runs a play for their big to like catch a ball on a curl? Yep. And this guy's like, he's touch passes with his left hand, right hand. He's got slip passes, drop passes. I mean, the guy has every. I mean, he's really fun to watch playing because you're like, how's he doing this? Like, he's not jumping over the top of you, doing anything athletically. So, you know, I watched him play Sunday night versus the Utah Jazz against Rudy Gobert. And he had, like, I think a career high of 47. And he was just incredible. I mean, Eric, he had the 3-ball working. He had the post game working. He had the mid-range working. He had the off the backboard. He had every part of his game was in sync. And I just think he's a star. He's a top 5 player now. He's a star of stars.
Wow.
You got to double him.
Yeah.
If you double him, the guy is arguably a better passer than he is scorer. So you're probably better off just letting him play one-on-one. He's too big to like hold him on the box. I don't care. Anthony Davis can't hold this guy one-on-one. Okay. And then if you're too big, he can take you out to the 3. He can play screen roll. He can play screen roll and dive. He can play screen roll and pop. You can run your offense through him. You can let him rebound the ball, run it on the break. I mean, Eric, this guy is a very unique player. He's a serious problem.
We hope you enjoyed that quick hitter from the Pure Hoops podcast. Be sure to check out the Pure Hoops podcast each and every Friday, presented by Pure Hoops Media.